We're now at the midway point of the season. It's John Champion and Jim Beglin alongside me here at Old Trafford.
Hi John, at this stage I think the players are just desperate to get out there, and this promises to be a terrific game.
Here are the lineups for today. So, Jim, how do you see this fixture unfolding?
Well, I'm sure the two sets of players will respond to our expectations, but the key point today may well be taking those chances.
So, we're off then. No, it's been cut out. Santi, Arshavin, tries to slide it past the defence. It's come through to him nicely. Maybe now. That was a super ball in.
Yeah, he timed his run expertly there to set up the one-on-one.
Here's Carrick. Plays this forward. Vermaelen, Coquelin, Schillaci. Now Wilshere feeds a long ball into space. Here's Wilshere. He's looking to play it into the channel. Great chance for the counter. Got it. Evra. Opening up some space now. A throw in a good position again. Sloppy pass, intercepted. Arshavin. Carrick. Here's Scholes. Phil Jones. Loses out in a position of some promise. Sanya. Blatant foul there. Carrick. Now Phil Jones. Scholes. Looking to carve open the defence. Oh, he's lost it.
Well, they're just not realising their potential. They have to find an end product.
It's on for him. Here is Podolski. Knocks it through to the front line. Wants to get this forward. Here's Evra. And the offside flag is up. Coquelin, Podolski, Kieran Gibbs, Vermaelen, Kieran Gibbs, Santi. The pass cut out. Valencia. Good footwork, creating the counter-attack. Valencia. It's opened up nicely for him.
Well, it's a sharper cutting edge they need in front of goal.
Challenge poor. Foul called. And that's come to nothing. Evra. chance. Now into the penalty area. Driven in. It's in. And it's Manchester United who go in front.
Well, when he can back up that kind of explosive power with the right skill and technique, he's like a one-man team. That was fantastic to watch.
He just went all the way. It's a treat, that one. So we resume at 1-0.
Oh, they've done well to take the lead there, but they can't let their opponents back in. Have to stay focused.
Arshavin. Offside. I'm afraid there'll be no equaliser from that attack. "30 minutes gone. The ball is with Scholes. Here's Van Persie. Coquelin. He's got in. Here is Podolski. Good vision there. Onside. Good support. Here's a ball in. And he's there to cut it out. They're off on the counter. Plays this forward. Now Phil Jones. Here's Nani. Here's Phil Jones. Carrick on the ball. Lifts it over the top. Cleared away from danger. Valencia. Carrick. Evra. Slides it through. Across it goes to the wing. And the cross is put into a safe position by the quick thinking of the defender. Corner though. It's a ball in. Here's a header. It's a really good try, but no goal.
Oh, listen, to come that close is a really, really good attempt, and judging by the crowd's reaction, they thought he'd done enough too.
We have 5 minutes to go in this half, and just the one goal between the two sides. He's latched onto it. It's an opportunity. Here's Scholes. Here's Nani. Now through to Scholes. It's a poor clearance. Clever ball. Yep, offside there, to the massive relief of the opposition defenders. Coquelin. Half-time is now upon us.
Well, yes, we've only got the one goal, but it's the managers who can now make the real difference in this second half.
It's 1-0, and we hope for more of the same in the second half. The second half kicks off then. Coquelin. Here's Schillaci. Here's Wilshere. Now Wilshere. Here is Podolski. No, beaten to it. It's swung into the middle. Well, everything was right there except the finish. Valencia. Carrick. Here's Evra. A fine display of slick passing. Sanya. And Schillaci. Coquelin. Kieran Gibbs. Here is Podolski. Here's Wilshere. Coquelin. Keeper's got a strong hand on the ball. Chance for a counter then. Wants to get this forward. No, that won't be finding its target. Sanya. The flag stays down. And there'll be a yellow card for the foul too. The referee had a good view of it. Ball in. Scholes. And Carrick. We've been playing an hour. Got it. Intercepted. He's got in. Schillaci. He's onside here, and he's got quite a shot on him. They've scored! 2 goals to the good, and they're set fair. He escaped the shackles and finished very well.
And it looked as if he had no room to try and engineer a chance there, and yet his strength and desire came through. It's a very well-worked finish.
So it's now 2 without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0 they ought to be able to defend this lead from here.
Fouled there, free kick given.
Well, it's a bit far out, but you never know, he might just make something of this.
A ball in. Walcott! Keeper claims it. It's on for him. Nani. Valencia. Cuts it out.
Listen, holding on to the ball like that is great, but they've got to produce more urgency in it, and now they've got to get behind it again.
No, it was cut out. No, it was cut out. Almost 75 minutes on the watch now. The linesman's kept his flag down, and the cross is cleared. Here's a ball in, the cross ending up in the goalkeeper's hands. Here's Santi. Looking to thread it through. Here's Wilshere. Cross coming in, fisted away. A huge chance missed.
Or maybe they're just feeling the pressure and trying a little too hard. You know, if the manager can calm them down more, I think they'll fare better.
He knocks it in. Santi. Welbeck. Sanya. Wilshere. Here is Podolski. It went out of play. And it's their second change today.
Well, the manager's made the change, but he knows he really should have done a lot better here today.
Vermaelen, a cross in, and they've hooked it clear. Welbeck, they're breaking out quickly here. Could be a chance now. Van Persie. That stopped the danger. Scholes is there. It's well cleared. Here's Scholes. Santi. Here's Walcott. Oh, he plays it long. Welbeck shoots. It was a good ball in.
Well, that was all about the quality of the ball, wasn't it? It couldn't have been placed any better.
They've decided to use their last permitted substitution here.
Yeah, and it's a fairly obvious change to make at this stage, and he'll be watching the rest of the game from the bench.
Plays this forward. The assistant referee's flag was raised, just offside, good call. And Santi tried to play it through. Chance for a shot! There is the referee's whistle for full time. The result has matched their outstanding display today. They've won this game in such a convincing manner, and the fans will be absolutely delighted with the result, I feel. So all that remains is for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us. That is the conclusion of this afternoon's broadcast.